the chemical industry for the Industrial Revolution, and the first thing I'm going to talk about are synthetic dyes. So, before the Industrial Revolution, people usually used plant dyes to dye all of their textiles and clothing and stuff, but around the year 1850, people started realizing oh, you can make dyes out of chemicals and stuff. So one of those common ones that was like a plant dye, but then you can make like a chemical replica, was this dye called alizarin, which is usually like a red orangey dye, but you can turn it into other colors too. Basically, there was a plant version, but you can actually people discovered you can make like a chemical version that was like a lot cheaper, and it was quicker to make because you didn't have to do all the steps to process the plant, harvest the plant and do stuff like that. Another thing the chemical industrial revolution did is it invented synthetic fertilizers, which are basically made out of calcium, which is made out of bones, and then some other chemicals and minerals that are extracted from the earth. The reason they did that was because in the year around 1775, they realized that plants need minerals too, nutrients too, to grow healthier and stronger. And because of the rising population in England, they needed more plants to feed the people. So that's what pushed them to figure that out. But yeah, so they used calcium to make synthetic fertilizers. You've probably heard of the Nobel Prizes, and the person that was named after that is Alfred Nobel. Basically, he discovered dynamite and made a way to package it nice, because before that there was this thing, there was this chemical, it was like a liquid, but you couldn't really store it well. It was effective, but you couldn't store it well, and it was really dangerous to work around. So he made a solid version of that, and then he got a patent on it, and he sold it to the UK, or he sold it and distributed it to the US and the UK, and he got really rich out of doing it. The reason he got so rich off of doing it was because there was a really big need for ore during the Industrial Revolution because of all the railroads being built, and the railroads also needed to be cleared, or the space that the railroads were going to be on needed to be cleared. So that created a lot of demand for dynamite, which made him really rich. The effects of the chemical industrial revolution socially are very, very great because the chemical industry is intertwined with a bunch of other industries, including the textile industry, the metal and refinery industry, and also the agricultural industry. And all three of these things provided different things for the British and the European people, like food, railroads, and clothes. Just a side note, I added the citations and bibliography because on this paper it says that you need to, but on Google Classroom it says that you don't need to. I just added the links of the sources I used at the bottom of my page. So thank you.